Forget where you put your keys or maybe why you came into a room. Happens to a lot of us.
But millions of Americans have lost the ability to make memories because of brain injury or illness. So what if there was a way to create prosthetic memories?
Health editor Dr. Maria Simbra has a look at a groundbreaking study that's boosting memory.
What if there was a way to boost memory based on your brain's own patterns? Researchers in North Carolina and California have found a way to do that.
We were surprised at how successful we were.
Their study was funded by the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency. In a group of 22 people undergoing brain mapping for epilepsy surgery, electrodes were placed in the hippocampus, the part of the brain important to making memories.
This is one of the very small populations that you can have where you actually have electrodes that are placed in the human brain.
The researchers presented pictures to the study participants and recorded electrical signals. Then they had the subjects recall what pictures they had seen, singly and in a multiple-choice fashion. Those electrical signals were recorded. Then to boost recall, those electrical signals were fed back to the brain.
So you have to collect it, and then you have to get it back into the brain.
In this short-term memory task, they saw a 35% improvement over baseline. The simple type of memory they were studying is called episodic memory. So it's not the living room couch in your childhood home or the birthdays of all your children, but rather episodic memory is new information that you use for short periods of time. For instance, where you put your keys or where you parked your car. It's the kind of memory you can have trouble with when you have a head injury, a stroke, or Alzheimer's disease. But for this to be a real-life therapy is a long way off.
Surgery on people with Alzheimer's disease has been shown to increase the risk of worsening cognitive impairment.
Currently, devices are implanted for conditions such as Parkinson's disease, epilepsy, depression, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. But in a brain that's not functioning normally, for example with Alzheimer's disease, it is hard to predict the response over time.
This is a neurodegenerative disorder. The brain cells are not going to be as healthy, and will they react the same to stimulation? So I hate to be discouraging, but I think that you do have to be skeptical. You do have to think about, are we really ready to implant more things in people's brains?
I'm Dr. Maria Simbra, KDKA-TV News.